secrets of the underground ruin.
Who would have thought something like this would exist underground? This place is totally different from Labyrinthia. It kinda looks like something straight out of a history book.
A long-forgotten remnant of the past. It does stir up a desire to explore.
Come on, Professor. Let's go explore this place.
I'm afraid that finding the Great Witch is our utmost priority, Miss Fey.
Okay, in that case, let's hurry up and catch her so we can do some serious exploration of these ruins.
Indeed. Archaic ruins are my speciality, after all.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot you're an archaeologist, Professor.
Now then, shall we begin our search?
Right. These pillars appear to be most elaborately constructed. Those that built these ruins were quite skilled. Door won't budge. Looks like it needs a key to open. Betcha the Great Witch is on the other side of this door. Yes, that is a possibility. However, there is still another room nearby that we have yet to explore. Okay, Professor, we should go check out that other room first, then. Let's go over there. I wonder what this room is. There are stone statues everywhere. Say, Professor, is it me, or do these statues all look really sad? I agree, there is a certain air of sadness to them. They almost seem to be in pain. You're giving me the chills. Oh, come on, Professor. I know being creeped out by statues seems kind of silly, but you don't have to laugh at me. No, Miss Fey, that was not me. Well, glad you can finally make it, Professor Herschel Layton. As I thought, it was you who led us here. Tell us, what secret lies within these ruins? Now, I think you're capable of journeying to the beginning and finding out the truth all on your own. The beginning? Have you ever wondered why the storyteller started writing the story in the first place? More importantly, why does he continue to write it? These answers, or the answers to those questions, are located within these very ruins. If that is true, then might I ask why you are sharing this information with us? Simple. I want you to get closer to the truth. I'm afraid you'll have to work out the rest for yourselves, but I'm sure that's child's play for a gentleman of your caliber. Caliber. What exactly are you plotting? When the light of truth shines upon the hidden darkness of the first story, the legendary figure will rise. The Great Witch Bazella. Huh, you're Bazella, aren't you? Me? Bazella? I hate to disappoint you, but you've got the wrong person. Yeah, but the Shades were calling you the Great Witch. Yes, they did indeed call me by such a name. However, that was for the entirely different reason. I'm afraid she is correct, Miss Fey. This person is not Bezella. Huh? The real Bezella would never expose herself so freely. It would place her in far too much danger. Hey, Mr. JRPG. It would be tantamount to turning herself in. Also, there was something very strange about those shades in the forest. Strange? One must wonder, why they would consider her the Great Witch when there is no magic present here. It's true. So much has happened so far, but none of it was related to any magic. When we met in the Eldwich Woods, and even now, you had something you wanted us to find. If you were truly Bezella, there would be no reason for you to lead us along in such a manner. That is correct. I am not Bezella. Rather, I actually wish to meet with Bezella. And that moment will soon come to pass. The truth lies with your cute new friend. Until we meet again. Layton. Please wait, we're not finished yet. Can't hear her voice anymore. I think she's gone. Would appear so. That witch wasn't Bezella after all. It's still Darklaw, though. It would seem our great witch has been demoted to a mere witch. Oh man, and here I thought we finally managed to catch Bezella. Remember that, what she said, Miss Fey. When we find the truth, we will find Bezella. Hey, Professor. When we do find the real Bezella, do you think this will finally be over? I mean, everything. The witch trials, that fake fire pit. Do you think it'll all finally come to an end? Yes, I do. Bezella is at the root of all disaster in Labyrinthia. If we catch her, then everything should come to an end. Then we know what we've got to do. Let's go, Professor. Maybe there's a clue or two around these ruins somewhere. Of course, we cannot afford to stop just yet. Let us move on, Miss Fey. Huh? I wonder what that sparkly thing was just now. Something seems to have fallen. It appears to be a key. I think the witch dropped it. Judging by the patterns on this key, it would appear to have some sort of connection to these ruins. Yeah, it definitely does. Remember that huge door back near the entrance? Bet it's related to that door. My spirit medium's instinct is never wrong. Spirit medium's instinct, you say? Well then, let us head back and check. Yeah, but, you know, that witch must be pretty absent-minded to just drop her key like that. That's something Nick would do. Not sure that's entirely the case. Perhaps she intended to drop it here. Really, but why would she do that? So we can continue to move deeper inside the ruins, naturally. Oh, you mean she's trying to lead us to the beginning? Yes, precisely. Boy, she really wants us to find this truth, huh? Whatever that may be. We could not have asked for a better clue, even if there is an ulterior motive behind it. If it is the truth she would like us to find, then we must be prepared to face it. Alright, hold on to your hat, Professor, because the Order of the English Gentleman and Feisty Spirit Medium is coming through. A most ambitious title, if there ever was one. Let us head to the entrance, Miss Fey. Nick is the witch? Alright. Ah, of course you would do this to me. You know, on the cusp of answers. Let's swap over to some other Suckerfood characters. Mr. Wright. We made it outside. The coast looks clear. Eesh, my back is killing me. I think that elderly woman has left for a break now. To be honest, I was a little nervous here for a second. By the way, where are we? Espella, do you know? No, I've never seen this place before. There isn't a forest like this anywhere in Labyrinthia. We must have traveled quite a distance. Did you guys see that just now? Huh? I wonder who that is. It's quite an odd outfit they have on. Right then, how about I go over and ask where we are? Wait, are you serious? But they're wearing such weird outfits. Now, Mr. Wright, you mustn't judge a book by its cover. Yeah, you're right. What was I thinking? Get a load of that flower bed. They are pretty. Is it me, or did the temperature drop when we walked into this fog? Creep through the fog, my lungs are filled with smog. This must be where the wagon's horses rest after coming through the tunnel. Excuse me, could you perhaps tell us where we are? This is Eldwich Woods, an outside world that exists away from the story, an empty world. A world with no official existence, a world unwritten in the annals of history. Outside world, Eldwich Woods. All who dwell in these woods live as shades, each bound to their tasks. What do you mean by their tasks? Could it be, are you new recruits? Why haven't you attended the Great Witch's orientation ritual? The Great Witch. Can't help but feel he's giving us the most disapproving looks right now. You must see her right away. We exist to carry out our tasks, nothing more. Hey, wait. He's gone. Well, that was strange. Could that have been... do you know what that was about, Espella? There's a fairy tale that is often told to the children in Labyrinthia. Kind of fairy tale. A story about a secret forest where the souls of witches sentenced to burn in the flames wander around. Secret forest. Those whose souls cannot be seen by the living, and they say anyone who is able to see them is possessed by the evil spirit. Forest of Wandering Souls. Maybe this is the forest mentioned in that story. But I mean, it's just a kid's fairy tale, right? That story is true. Does that mean the person we just spoke to was a witch's spirit? No way. Wait, hold on. Remember how we got here? We came through that cage in the fire pit, all the way down here. Which means, I think there's a very good chance that witches are connected to this forest. And if I'm right, that means a certain someone must be here somewhere. We're coming for you, Maya. We should go check out the forest then, Mr. Wright. Espella, I hope you're ready. Yes, maybe we'll find clues as to Maya's whereabouts. Yeah. Alright guys, let's get going already. Our first stop is that creepy looking haunted house up ahead. Just saved, actually. What is this place? Looks like a workshop of some sort. I wonder what's being mixed in those cauldrons. Well, maybe it's a witch's potion. Hey, do you smell that? Do you think it's coming from the liquid inside? I feel like I've smelled this scent before. Luke, I don't think it's a good idea to breathe in too much of this scent. That's probably why all those people are wearing masks. Do you think they could be wearing gas masks? So this room could possibly be a little more than hazardous to our health. I think we'd better move on for now. I think my sinuses are stuffy. Mr. Wright, look, there's another door on the other side of the room. And it looks like there's no toxic gas there. I don't know if I'd call it toxic just yet. Anyway, we need to proceed with our search, so let's go. Go, I shall go. Is that blood? The room is covered with it. What could have happened here? Oh no, wait. This doesn't seem to be blood. Huh? There. You smell that? It smells like that liquid they're making in the room back there. You know, now that you mention it, I think this is that liquid. Oh, thank goodness. So that probably means no one was hurt here, right? Guess not. Still, something clearly happened here. Mr. Wright, Espella, look over there. Is that a secret passage behind the chandelier? Or it could just be a hallway, you know? Just a normal hallway. Good eye, Luke. I wonder where it leads. Looks pitch black in there, so should we go inside? Of course. We're on an investigation, aren't we? Yeah, let's just go into someone's house and investigate. Right. What's this, Luke? Are you scared? You got it all wrong. I'm perfectly fine in the dark. No problems at all. Right then, I'll be right behind you, Mr. Wright. Yep, he's scared. I'm right behind you as well, Mr. Wright. You're scared too, huh, Espella? Thanks, guys. Who do I get to walk behind, then? Your mama. How did they get here? Layton and Maya got here with a boat. Wow. Who would have thought there'd be some ancient underground ruins here? Oh, this place is amazing, isn't it? Look at those large pillars and that stream of water. Everything here looks so old. I've never seen anything quite like it. And you say this kind of place is called a ruin, is it? Oh yeah, I guess you don't really have any ancient ruins like this within Labyrinthia, huh? Ancient ruins. Something wrong, Luke? Just this reminds me of the professor. If he were here, he could tell us anything we wanted to know about these ruins. That's right, the professor was an archaeologist. Yeah. Sometimes, I can almost hear the professor's kind words calling out. Even now, I can almost hear his voice. Professor. Me too. I can almost hear the professor's voice, and Maya's too. I think I hear them as well. Come to think of it, it really is like we can actually hear them. What? Now then, let's check over on that side. Professor, over here. Those voices just now, it has to be. Yeah, there's no mistaking it. Professor! Professor! Luke, what are you doing here? Professor, it's really you. Thought you'd never come back. Oh, it's gonna bring a tear to my eye. Even though deep down I believe the spell could be broken somehow, there were times I just wasn't sure it was possible. Professor. So sorry, my boy. I've caused you quite a bit of worry. Professor, you're all right. Professor, what about Maya? I thought I heard her voice too. Oh yes, not to worry, Mr. Wright. Rest assured, Miss Fay is just... Yo, Nick. Hey, Nick. Maya, am I dreaming? Is it really you? Yup. The professor and I are as real can be. You have no idea how relieved I am, really. I've never been so happy to see you. I am really sorry, Nick. You must have been worried sick. Oh my gosh. You know what would have been really nice here is to have an animated scene of Luke running to the professor and giving him a hug and crying and being like, Professor, you're back. And Phoenix running to Maya and giving her a hug and crying and be like, I thought I thought I'd never see you again. You know, it would have been so nice just to have that moment. Instead, we get this. It's just, well, I wanted to do something to help Espella, you know? No, it's not your fault, Maya, it's mine. Only I'd helped you sooner, then none of this would have happened. and you wouldn't have been dropped into that pit of fire. Thought I'd never see you again, Nick. Really sorry. Come now. Everyone here did the best they could. That is what enabled us to power through the hardship and reunite. That is what I believe. Yeah, you're right, Professor. Right you are, Professor. Good old Professor Layton logic. Logic's so good, it'll leave you good as gold, right, Professor? Indeed, Miss Faye. So glad you're all okay. Maya, are you hurt? Are you suffering from any burns? And Professor, has your arm been properly reattached to your body? We're quite all right, Espella, I assure you. You may rest easy. Yeah, look, we're perfectly fine. Oh, thank goodness. Espella. Espella looks super relieved. You know, they've mentioned a couple of times that Espella could be Bazella, and I kind of wrote it off before. You know, the game has kind of been on and off that particular plot thread. But I don't think it's unreasonable to think that she was Bazella and then she, you know, got amnesia or whatever. And, you know, somehow Bazella turned into a Spella, you know? It could be something like that. And, like, before I didn't think it would be a thing, but I'm starting to think that that's more of a possibility now. Bella looks super relieved. We're entirely unharmed, Espella. Please dry your tears. Look what you started, Nick. Everyone got all sappy, and now you made Espella cry. Mr. Wright, a gentleman must never ever make a lady cry. Why is it my fault? Thank you, everyone. Mr. Wright, you kept those two safe and out of harm's way. For that, you have my utmost gratitude. No problem, Professor. I honestly couldn't have done it on my own. Luke and Espella really helped me when I needed it the most. Likewise, I should be thanking you for keeping Maya safe. Thank you so much. Not at all, Mr. Wright. After all, it is a gentleman's duty to help a lady in need. Nick, you should really learn to be a proper gentleman like the professor here. Huh? Well, I'm not too sure I'd be able to pull off the whole top hat look for one. Mr. Wright, it is an honor to once again team up with you. No matter what challenges may lie in our way, with your help, I am certain we can overcome them. Let us go forth and solve the mystery that is Labyrinthia, shall we? Absolutely. We'll fight for Espella until the very end. Professor, I'm looking forward to working with you and putting an end to this mystery once and for all. It will be my pleasure, Mr. Wright. Walk in a circle behind each other? Did the professor explain how he got out of gold? Did I answer that? I did. He did not have an answer for that. He just said that he woke up and he wasn't gold anymore. That's the other thing. When you caught up on the VOD, when he was turned to gold, you don't think they showed him reattaching the arm at all. The arm was reattached by like a, I don't want to say a fade to black, but like a off-screen kind of thing where his arm wasn't there. And then once we had learned that Amir had pawned off the arm and Price showed up, he was like, I have the arm right here. And so a few sequences after that, his arm was reattached, but you know, wasn't like anything crazy. I see. So that is what happened to Miss Kira. Yeah, that's why I think there's more to the witch trials than meets the eye. So you figured out there was something fishy with the fire pit. The patented Nick investigation method. Dive headfirst into a pit and figure out if it's not really a pit after all. Proven and tested. Boy, thanks. Anyway, that was how we ended up here. So what about that great witch you said you ran into? We still do not know much about her. However, it seems she was the one responsible for leading us here. She also told us of a place containing many secrets regarding the storyteller's story, a place she refers to as the beginning. The beginning? You're saying my father's secrets are hidden here or there? As I suspected, you have never heard of this place, correct? That's right. This is also the first time I've ever seen these ruins. I think everything will be made clear when we get there. Labyrinthia, even the Great Witch. It is as the Great Witch said it would be. It's a bit scary, to be honest. Huh? I feel as if getting to the bottom of all this and exposing Labyrinthia's secrets will change everything. Knowing my father's secrets, Spella. I think the old me would be absolutely terrified right now. She probably couldn't even go on. But I must stay strong. I must know the truth. I've been so blind to the truth this entire time. See, they're setting up Spella for it right now. Because of you all, I'm finally able to see the world for what it really is. That's why I want to go along with you. Stoic head nod. We're all in this together. Woo, get ready, Spella. This is about to be an adventure you'll never forget. Okay, Maya. I believe that large door on the other side of the room should lead us further inside. In that case, we should investigate immediately, right, Professor? Yes, that's right. Must say, I have not seen you so excited in quite a while, my boy. Really? That's because he's just itching to get to solving some puzzles with you, Professor. Then we should not delay. Let's investigate that large gate ahead. What is Luke to Professor Layton? Like, obviously they're student or whatever, but you know, does Luke's parents just allow Professor Layton to drag their child halfway across the world and go into these like crazy circumstances or whatever, and you know, he doesn't have to go to school or anything like that, you know? Just you know, sometimes you gotta ask the hard questions.